Okay, so moving on, we're going to use this piece, which I kind of call the neck, because it extends up to the neck. You're going to fold it around this straw and feed a straw through the bottom. Okay, and it needs to be left a little bit longer. Again, we can totally trim it later. And we're going to go with a full straw through the top section. This is going to be the straw that holds the arms. Okay, so we're going to basically slide that in place, and we're going to leave it longer. Now, on my original models, you can use the elastics to sort of hold this joint closed. Okay, you can see on my other straw bot, I've got those in place. Okay, and I'm going to do that here just because I think it looks better. So I've got my trusty little case here filled with elastics, hair elastics from the dollar store. So we're going to feed that around, put it on one side of the straw, and then over the other side, just to hold that in place. Don't want that one. The nice thing about these elastics is they grip really tightly onto the straw. Oh, I have to bend that. It's not advisable. I probably could have trimmed that a little bit shorter. Okay, so those two elastics there are going to hold that joint together. Okay, so the next piece you're looking for is a piece I call the vest, which is basically going to go over the top like this. So the first thing we want to do is slide. Now this is the tricky part, which I'm kind of pulling a bit because that elastic, I don't want to pull that elastic out of place because it will basically roll over itself. Now, yes, I've got myself into trouble here already. We have to feed this over two sections at a time. Shoulder. Yeah, you can see here. Don't make the mistake I was just making there. I was putting this straw in through this hole. No, that's not what we want. Look quickly. Straw bot, we have these two through the front. Wow, it's a good thing I'm here showing you guys how to make this thing. Okay, so I'm starting through the side and I'm putting it through the outside holes. Makes so much more sense. Okay, and I'm just going to trim this one a little bit shorter at this point in time to make this part easier. I'm going to slide that over. And we're going through here, at the top, we'll get over there, and we're going through that one at the bottom. And we'll slide it back into place. Not too bad. Again, you just got to play around with the spacing a little bit until you get this right, and you can see that basically these are going to fold back over, kind of like suspenders. Alright, and we'll flip it over now. You can see that those suspender-like pieces are going to fit in between the gaps on the back, and we are going to insert straws through the front. To hold that in place, like so. And over to the back. Go through there. Okay, so there we go. We have the body pretty much put into place. Okay, we'll set that down, set that to the side, and we'll move on to the arms.